Good afternoon and welcome to Oversharing with JJ. I am JJ. I am at it again, out and about, even though I just don't feel anything. I'm so flat all the time. I know it takes a while for the SSRIs to clear the system, and it's been like 2 months, and I wasn't even taking that much. But I forced myself to come out. It was supposed to be like 103 degrees like Saturday and Sunday, so in town that's miserable because I don't have air conditioning, because air conditioning costs money, and electricity costs money, and I don't have a whole hell of a lot of that these days. I am, however, in a pretty spot. I mean, I know it's pretty. I wish I could feel it. Here, let's look how lush and crazy green this little area is. It's really soft and I guess is, even though you're flat, even though you feel like crap, even though everything feels like it sucks, it's always better to just try and get out and do something. I mean, I do everything by myself. Lost my person, 7-8 years ago, so finding someone new has been a challenge. Quite frankly, everyone else sucks. But we're in a very pretty spot, very pretty place. I know it's pretty. I know it's beautiful. I know it has to feel good. Like, the aliveness has to feel good. I'm trying to give myself permission to feel it, trying to give myself permission to enjoy it. I'm still in survival mode, and it's been a bitch to get out of. I've had more quiet and peace than I think most people get, and it's moving slow. It's moving real slow. But I forced myself to come out and do a thing. I stayed the night even, and was rudely woke up by squirrels screaming at me because I was in their yard. I mean, they didn't care when I got there. But it was okay. It was already sunny, and it wasn't like it was 4 o'clock in the morning. I know those squirrels can be early risers. Dang. It's just not usual for where I'm at to be this, grown up and this much on the ground and this much stuff on the ground, like all the squishy stuff. All the pine litter, I think they call it. Disappointing though, there's no mushrooms growing. Not a whole lot of flowers either. I took this trail that was easy because I had to move. If anything, get some exercise. Hopefully the brain clears out, and it cleared out enough for me to do a video. So obviously it's doing something, and that's encouraging. The trail did not do what I thought it was going to do. It kind of dead-ended right back at my campsite, which is great, but my car is about a mile away. I didn't look at it before I took it. I just took it. I wanted to follow. Holy smoke, that was a frog. Man, I haven't seen a frog in forever. Holy crap, it's a frog. Look. Hi there, froggy. Ooh, that's the wrong direction. Hi there, froggy. You getting some sunshine? That's awesome. I don't know the last time I freaking saw a frog up here. It gets cold up here. Like, real cold. What kind of froggy are you? I do not know, but I bet you go croak, croak. There's plenty to eat. There is a ton of flag. Where in the heck? Oh, there it is. Alright. Bye, froggy. I bet there's more in this little pond. Yeah, obviously I have nothing really to cover. I just was trying to encourage folks to do stuff. Even on the flat days, even on the crappy days. Oh, I also came out here because I am having an issue with my phone. I am a little addicted to stupid shit on my phone. I've never really had the issue with it. I've always used it for, like, you know, inspiration or learning or education purposes or trying to figure stuff out or try to understand things, not to just doom scroll. And I kind of got, like, I don't know, involved in a couple of YouTubers that, I don't know, it just, obviously, it's not a waste of time if you're sharing information and you're trying to help other people, but also it feels like a waste of time. And obviously, I'm a weirdo right now and I struggle with time. Everything's a waste of time. Even this feels like a waste of time. Like I shouldn't be doing this. Like I don't deserve to be doing this. I should, if I have the energy, be working so I can make money, so I can pay bills. But I have been working. I have been making money. I have been paying bills. I have been catching up on bills. So trying to give myself permission and yeah, I sat by the campfire and just talked to myself out loud for so many hours. It was pretty ridiculous. Pretty ridiculous. But also, I think I needed it. I had to talk to my younger self. I had to talk to my teenage self, my childhood self. I've talked to the child self a lot over the last few years. You know, therapy kind of suggests it. And it's, you know, a good idea to try to help clear up some of the crap that you deal with. To try to get back in touch with those versions of yourself that were not heard, were not comforted, were not encouraged, were not made to feel safe, and try to help them feel safe. And I remember when I was a kid, I used to absolutely love camping. Period. It was the only time I got away from my family and actually got around people who were excited to be outside. It was one of the few things I was actually allowed to do that didn't really require a lot of permission. So that's fun. So the child self enjoyed that. The teenage self, you know, he's kind of a dick, so He's a teenager. He's kind of a dick. All right. All right. I think it's okay. Maybe I can lighten up for a little bit today. I mean, I know I've tried. And tried. But hey, look at this stream. You can hear it do the babbly. And yes, I'm one of those autistics that I do rocks. So there's a whole lot of party rocks. So maybe I'll get down in here. This is a high mountain stream, so it is freaking freezing. Maybe I'll stick my face in there and see how that goes. With my Hashimoto's, it usually turns into panic and hyperventilating, which is unpleasant to see, so I won't show you any of that. But it will be refreshing. And I meant to get a tripod to bring with me so you can see me doing stuff. You know, because I am doing stuff. I'm going to go try to cross this without getting my boots wet. Because I see a couple of rocks I would like to grab. A couple of like really red ones down there. But I did not bring a tripod. I instead brought a mountain of other things. You know, the ADHD likes to over-prepare. Wait. The ADHD likes to over-prepare. Because, you know, the need to feel useful. Even if it's just myself. So I have a lot of stupid shit. Food. Lots of drinks. Because it's supposed to be like 100 degrees. So I brought like 4 liters of water. I know. You can see all this water moving. But I brought a ton. Because, you know, I wasn't smart enough to bring my water filter. Well, I brought the emergency straw one, but I've never actually used that one. Might be good. Okay. I think I'm tapped out. I am going to keep being my weird self and embrace my weird self. Yeah. All right. Bye.